Well, welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG, everyone. My name is Louie. I hope you're having yourself a fantastic day. Today, we're going to talk about Lord of the Rings collector boxes, which are going to be pushing $400 today. We're going to talk about why this set is really popping off, particularly right now as people start to see the cards, and give you my takes on where I think things may go over the next couple of days. So, we are about a week away from pre-release. Today is Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, and then pre-release weekend is next Friday, and things are really starting to pick up. You can see collector boxes sitting at 380 and set boxes sitting at 170-ish. If you look at the collector boxes, the rate of sale is really incredible. 84 sales already today. Check out this. Look at how long this list of sales is today. From Thursday before pre-release, 84 boxes sold at about $380. And you can see here too, the number of boxes under $400 is it's about six boxes under $400. So probably even by the time this video goes up and goes live, you may see TCG low on these collector boxes be $400. Meanwhile, set boxes selling a little bit less, obviously, in terms of rate of sale, but still very active in their sales. Still a lot of sales, especially this early on, for boxes. You have a lot of chunk of boxes. I don't anticipate these going much higher than like the 180 maybe by release, but you do have a good number of boxes being sold. This 86 number can get sold through by the end of the day tomorrow, to be honest with you, if sales keep going up this far. So the question is, what is causing these boxes to sell now and at these prices? And I think there's a couple answers from a store perspective. Number one, a lot of stores are probably hitting their quotas of what they want to sell before pre-release, and so their websites are showing sold out, and a lot of stores will keep boxes back. You know, they want boxes on the shelf. Like for me, I want boxes on the shelf for pre-release night. Like that's an exciting thing for people to see and to have and whatever. And then there's also, you know, stores are getting their allocations and they're having to pay, and they're starting to see how many boxes they actually have left and that kind of thing. So a lot of stores are not putting them on TCG Player and those markets because they simply don't need to. This has been a successful product at the local level. And I think that's a big chunk of why both of these boxes are selling so well. Now, obviously, Dave and Adam's Card World put up a $1 million bounty yesterday on the 1-of-1 ring, and that's a huge factor in this. That is certainly going to drive a lot of demand for this set. It does add, you know, we're kind of anticipating about 250,000 collector boxes. So it does hypothetically, I guess, if you want to, it does make a $4 EV automatically included in the collector boxes, which is a wild take, I know, but technically that is what happens. And so as that bounty kind of increases, it does increase the demand and interest in the box. And people are looking at this like a lottery ticket, but a lottery ticket that also has a backup plan. It's a lottery ticket that has some really cool cards. This is why I think the set boxes are still doing pretty well, is there are cards here that people are really excited about. I've seen a lot of conversation going on about Orcish Bowmasters, which is just a rare in the set, already pumping up to like the $23 price point. A card that's going to see a lot of play in Commander, a lot of interest, and then obviously the box toppers still too. Very interesting cards that we've wanted reprints of for a long time, like Ancient Tomb, as well as then the One Ring, a card that a lot of people are talking about are essentially an auto include in all Commander decks. So not only is there things like this $1 million bounty that are driving the prices, but also people are saying, well, I'll take a stab at the $1 million bounty because I have the backup plan of getting some cards that I really want and I really like. This product, it honestly feels, I hate to say it because I like being critical. It feels like they really hit the nail on the head with this product, to be honest. The other backup plan to not hitting the 1-1 ring, which you probably won't hit, is the serialized soul rings. They're fantastic. They are adding a ton of value to the product because they have a demand that people really want. So really interesting to see the prices stabilizing and moving up at pretty incredible speeds. That, you know, they kind of jumped up and down last week around this time too. I don't know if there's something to say about payday, but today and tomorrow as people get paid, I do think you will see $400 boxes of Lord of the Rings collectors. And then as we move into the weekend of release weekend, pre-release weekend. Honestly, I don't know what to tell you. I think that this has the potential to hit into the 420s, 420, 425 for boxes. And then things will really stabilize, in my opinion, until somebody pulls the ring. I think for the week or week after pre-release, it's really going to be a lot of people looking to see, is the ring pulled? Is it not pulled? Has there been any information? And then if the ring is not pulled, man, I think things can get really, really crazy looking into like official release week, the week after official release week. Give it 3 to 4 weeks from here, and if the ring isn't actually pulled, I do think you could see these box prices hold very steady at the 420s to 450s, even upwards, the longer that it goes. Potentially into the I don't want to say 500 because I think that's a dangerous number. Because I do think stores will be holding a lot of boxes back, and at that number, they may just like go ahead and sell them. But I do think a lot of people are going to be interested in this the more that bounty isn't hit. So it'll be really, I know a lot of people are saying the bounty doesn't matter. The bounty doesn't matter to the EV, but it does matter to people's willingness to take a stab at buying the boxes. Listen, there's a reason people go to the gas station and gamble. This is essentially gambling. And if that gamble is still open in 3 or 4 weeks, it looks a lot more better. It looks a lot more, there's a lot more incentive to take that gamble in 4 weeks when a third or half of the boxes have already been open and your odds are a double or increased by 30% or so of pulling it. So very interesting. I'm very curious at what your targets are in the comment section, where if this ring's not pulled in 4 weeks, will you want to open up more boxes, or will you just be like, no? Because I look at it and I say, man, the ring's not pulled, you still have the shot at hitting these other rings and these other cards that really balance out a lot of the risk. It mitigates a lot of the risk. Obviously, it's terrible financial advice to open up collector boxes in hopes of hitting $1 million bounty. But if you like opening packs and you have the disposable income, I do think a lot of people will be incentivized to open those as a result of all these other things going on. So what are you excited about for Lord of the Rings? For me, it's more these serialized cards than it is a 1-of-1 card. And I really like thinking about having a lot of these other cards that are going to be really cool to use in Commander and exciting. So hopefully you enjoy the set. We'll be opening some boxes this weekend. Make sure you hit subscribe and join along here with me. Have yourself a great day. Be kind to the people around you. We'll see you again this weekend.